Okay, hi everybody. Good evening, everyone. I know it's getting late. Some of you have work tomorrow. I bet you're ready to wind on down and munch on a melatonin gummy, sip a little sleepy time tea, put the white noise machine to ocean storm. Well, wake up, day people. We're doing an all-nighter. Now, you may have heard that nothing good happens after midnight, but that's propaganda. That's big daytime, trying to get you to work in the sun. Whoever thought that 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. was a good idea is the dirt worst. Now, I've always been a natural night owl, and I function well during the day, and obviously the only time that I fall asleep in the middle of the summer is at 3 p.m. When I did the math, I found that I was just averaging 5-6 hours of sleep at night, and then I began sharing my unorthodox sleep schedule with the other night people. And I discovered something unusual. Did you know that whether you identify as a day or a night sleeper, most people need 8 to 12 hours of sleep per night just to function properly? 8 to 12 hours of sleep. That's like more than twice what I get. I mean, by all conventional wisdom, I should feel worn out and exhausted every single day. I should be stumbling through life in a fog, desperately reaching for coffee and a nice soft bed to lay my sleepy little head. But I'm not. I mean, I love coffee, but I'm highly functional without it. I'm a mix between an early bird and a night owl having a baby, and here I am, the person who's going to field your late night existential crisis, somebody who will pick you up in the morning from Malacca after a work party, and the lady in the math problem who needs to bake 50 loaves of bread by 8:30 a.m. and can only fit 8 in her oven at a time. It's 7 hours of work before 8:30 a.m. So what am I? A vampire? Am I Blade the Daywalker? Am I a Frankenberry? I took to the internet, not a medical professional, to find something that would help me make sense. And I found a possibility. Familial natural short sleep, or FNSS. It allows people to, it's a genetic trait that allows people to sleep for 4 to 6.5 hours per night. And unlike insomniacs who struggle with quality and quantity of sleep, the general health effects are really not bad. There's no daytime fatigue, no sleepiness, and some studies suggest that it helps with Alzheimer's disease, so bonus. I may have hit a genetic lottery. But I needed more than Dr. Google to confirm my suspicions, so I did a little digging, meaning I called my mom and my sister and my grandmother, who are also not medical professionals, but I did make them compare notes. And as it turns out, my grandmother, that guy, she's also a member of this exclusive club. She can barely get 5 hours of sleep a night. Sleepy teas, melatonin gummies, they've got no effect on her. But as one of 15 children who raised a family of 8 on her own, she's had more than enough time to deal with everything. I may have also inherited a horse allergy from her. But this genetic gift is way more reasonable. And I've discovered that being a short sleeper isn't a problem to be solved. It's just a genetic gift, like having opposable thumbs. The abundance of waking hours has shaped my entire lifestyle. Most of the art I make, the food I bake, and the medicinal drugs that I take are in the quiet hours when creativity is flowing and more importantly, I'm uninterrupted. As Walter Sobchak so eloquently put it, life does not stop and start at your convenience, you miserable piece of shit. But he was wrong. Day people have cornered the market on convenience. And I'm taking a stand against it because somewhere out there's a single mom who works 2 jobs, who loves her kids and never stops, with gentle hands and the heart of a fighter. And sometimes she sub in the middle of the night after her shift. But it's too late. I can't pick up my dry cleaning at midnight or find a seamstress at 2 a.m. God forbid I want to rent a jet ski at 3 when it's a reasonable temperature outside. I can't pop into the grocery store when I run out of chocolate chips at 4. I can't make a doctor's appointment. I can't schedule a plumber or an electrician after 6, unless, of course, I want to sell my firstborn child, and I don't even have a firstborn child. My running toilet and leaky faucet, they're gonna have to wait till Monday morning, office hours. I can't afford that. While society organizes itself around the assumption that everybody needs the same amount of rest at the same time of day, some of us are just working with different hardware altogether. And until society can get behind all of us nocturnal people, I'm gonna be the one hoarding chocolate chips like a doomsday prepper, because God knows I can't rely on Publix being open when inspiration strikes at dawn. So if you're wondering about my plans tonight, because obviously I'll probably be up for a little while, you can catch me at that last bastion of hope for all of us night people. A place where they serve coffee judgment-free any time of day. The safe haven for all walks of life if you've got a little fight in you. Friends, I'll see you at the Waffle House.